Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News, the Bay of Plenty Civil Defence Emergency Management Group is on standby and continues to monitor volcanic activity in the region. Rotorua now has free after-hours visits to the doctor for children under 6. And the Bay of Plenty Olympic Hope canoe sprint champion Lisa Carrington hits the water later tonight. Those stories and more coming up next on City News. The Bay of Plenty Civil Defence Emergency Management Group is on standby and continues to monitor volcanic activity in the region after the eruption last night of Mount Tongariro and increased activity at White Island. GNS Science is monitoring the situation and has issued a volcanic alert bulletin which retains the volcanic alert level as level 2 but increases the aviation colour code from orange to red. The Ministry of Civil Defence and Emergency Management is also monitoring the situation and has issued a potential threat to New Zealand advisory which remains in place for the Bay of Plenty, Waikato, Hawke's Bay, Gisborne, the Manawatu, Whanganui and Taranaki regions. Rotorua Emergency Management Coordinator Pauline Hitchcock says the city is at a potential risk of ash fallout. She says locals should check the website of Civil Defence, that's one word, civildefence.govt.nz for the latest advisory. Rotorua now has free after-hours visits to the doctor for children under 6 following the signing of a contract between Lakes DHB and Lakes Prime Care. The agreement with Lakes Prime Care allows free after-hours primary care for under 6s in Rotorua in the time between their regular GP surgery closing each weekday and the Lakes Prime Care facility in Rotorua, which is open weekdays, weekends and public holidays from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. The Minister of Health, Tony Ryall, says free after-hours care for under 6s is an important preventative health measure as parents are more likely to take their child to the doctor for treatment before their condition becomes severe. He says it will also help reduce the number of young children presenting to our busy hospital emergency departments with an illness or injury that a GP could have treated. The Rotorua District Council Business Partnerships Manager Nick Delamore says plans are being finalised for the Eat Street redevelopment. Mr Delamore says since its creation in 2008, the partnership between the council and the Eat Street restaurants has flourished. He says he's looking forward to moving the plans along.
We're finally getting to that practical level. For a number of years, since 2006, we've had a lot of research, a lot of strategies, we've consulted on a lot of ideas, and we're now finally getting around to the practical implementation. So this year's annual plan and going forward, we've now got some capital money, and we're starting to implement a number of the things that have been identified in these plans over the years. And of course, the most significant or obvious is Eat Street. 3 years ago, believe it or not, we trialled Eat Street. Started that in 2008 and now we are going into full design.
In sport tonight, Bay of Plenty Olympic Hope canoe sprint world champion Lisa Carrington has her first chance on the water tonight when she races with Erin Taylor in the K2 500 metre heats. Lisa and Erin have been paddling K2 for the past year, performing strongly in European competition, now making them a very competitive crew. Lisa Carrington is also the current K1 200 metre world champion, so is a favourite for a medal when the K1 200 metres races start on Friday. And of course, congratulations to Rotorua-born Valerie Adams for her silver in the shot put this morning. Indeed, a great effort. That, along with local cyclist Sam Bewley's bronze medal in the men's team pursuit, is a good sign of things to come for the rest of our local Olympic hopefuls. And to the weather now, Rotorua, brought to you by Trevor Robson Signs and Graphics Limited. Tonight, rain with a chance of thunder, northerlies and light winds and an overnight low of a fairly mild 6. Tomorrow for Wednesday, morning rain and then a few showers, a southwesterly change, a high of 12 and a low of 2. And looking out to Thursday, a few showers, southwesterlies easing, a high of 13 and a low of 1. And to the marine forecast, if you're heading out to Lake Rotorua for tomorrow, becoming variable 5 knots in the afternoon, waves less than half a metre, fair visibility and a few showers. And don't forget, for program listings and other information, you can check out our website, that's tvrotorua.co.nz. And still to come tonight on City News, we visit the Wairiki Academy of Sport to find out why the students love their study there. And Carly Jackson talks with local MP Todd McClay.